What is going on, guys? SAMP Scripter 101 here, and today we will be doing part 3 of the Gamemode series of tutorials. And now today we're going to be talking about ZCMD. Now, ZCMD is an include that will allow your script to run commands in a neater fashion. When you have a lot of commands, it's very useful, and it's all around a lot easier to use than the regular commands. So first what we're going to do is make sure, and you can Google this, you can find it on the SAMP forums, but make sure that in your server folder, in your Pano folder, in your include, you have ZCMD. You need to have it in that folder, in that include folder. So make sure that you do have the ZCMD include there. And now, after that's there, you're going to go up to the top of your script where you have the include a SAMP. Then you're going to type in #include ZCMD. And then close it. So, include ZCMD. Perfect. So now, the way ZCMD works, you're never going to put it in the onPlayer command text because ZCMD is its own function. So actually, we don't even need this. So we're gonna actually, yes, we do, because if if something isn't a valid command, we still want it to say it's an invalid command. So we're just gonna make onPlayer command text return 0. Okay? So now, there's so much stuff here. When I build a script, I never hit the new button. I just use what I want. But we'll just keep this here just in case. But I'm just going to go to the bottom. And this is exactly how to use it. So we're going to rewrite our heal command using ZCMD. So we're going to type in CMD : okay, the command. So we're going to type heal, and then we're going to do parentheses, player ID, now, comma, params, you're going to do open bracket, close bracket, and then you're going to close the parentheses. Alright, so now that is our command. A lot easier than typing in strcmp, it's annoying. Now we're going to open a new bracket, tab it in or indent, and then we're going to do what the command is supposed to do. So set player health, player ID 100, because that's the value of the health. We want to send a client message, player ID, and now I'm going to touch up on this a little bit because I kind of screwed it up in the last video. At the very top, I'm going to talk about defines. When you're defining a color, defines belong under the includes. I said endif, and I'm stupid. I mean, it would work there, but it gets confusing. Put them under your include. So to do a color define, you can find them all on Google. I think I did that in the other video, but you go define blue, and then I have a bluish color, so that works. Okay, so #define blue, and then the hex color. So we're gonna go back down and make sure you type in exactly blue, and then we're gonna type in you have been healed. Yeah, smiley face. No. No. Make sure you always end it with quotes. You have to close the quotes and then parentheses and then semicolon. And also we're going to do return 1, which means return true, which means it acknowledges that the command is good and it's done. It returns true. So then you're going to close off, and that is the command. So now if we hit compile, no errors, and remember, this will only work if you have included ZCMD at the top. So now let's just go through a few other functions we can add. So let's add a CMD, armor, if I can type, player ID, params, and then now this is the same concept, set player armor. Make sure I spelled that right. I don't know if they spelled with a U, probably. Set player, I passed it. Set player, are they okay? Okay, they do. Player ID. And remember, if you're unsure of the parameters or the definitions, you can click up here, and it'll show you down here it's player ID and float armor. So obviously it's just going to be player ID 100. Bam. And send client message. I don't want to type the whole thing. You have been given body armor. Okay. And then remember, return 1, and then close bracket. Hit compile. Good. I hope you guys get the idea. This is a really simple representation of ZCMD, but as you can see, when you have a lot of commands, you don't want to throw them all under on player command text. It's a lot easier to have them in their own separate thing. It's just I just like it. It's so much nicer. And notice how I did not type slash like you would in in the other one. You do slash heal. Command already knows that it means this, so you don't write that. Do not write that. All you have to write is the command that will be typed after the slash. Okay? That's all for this video. Next video, we'll be talking a little bit about dialogues and what kind of dialogues there are, and how to kind of set them up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.